Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Ticket Blitz Thursday launches in about 7 minutes with Bob Moses and Cannons at the Salt Shed. Those tickets coming up. But first, we go back a little bit toward yesterday. And at this time yesterday, it started the great debate, the Mount Rushmore of potatoes, that could have been a 5-minute conversation, a 10-minute conversation, turned into a 75-minute debate. One of the highlights of 2026 so far on this show. I know we're early in, but certainly something you should go back to the podcast and listen to in full. And what it was us individually fighting, debating the 4 greatest potatoes of all time, the Mount Rushmore of potatoes. And it started with Kenzie yesterday right around this time. Mm-hmm. And she put on her list garlic mashed potatoes, Papas Locos. Mm-hmm. We all learned what that was yesterday.
Translated to poor person potato.
Yeah, the poor person one. In the trenches. In the trenches, if you will.
Trenches.
McDonald's French fries, and a sweet potato salad from Wingstop, which I confused a little bit for sweet potato salad, not sweet potato salad.
A lot are confusing it. I'm just saying it leans to a sweeter side, much like a macaroni salad, potato salad. You can have a more savory, a more salty, or it can be a little bit sweeter. I prefer when it leans a little sweeter.
And here's how Kenzie described it yesterday when she put that as her pick and caused a little bit of a kerfuffle in the debate. And your fourth and final potato on the Mount Rushmore.
I'm going to say this. Okay, this is... I did it because my other 2, I was worried wouldn't qualify. So I'm going to say this one because I know it's through and through qualified. So I went sweet potato salad, preferably the one from Wingstop, but it's discontinued. But I like when it's really, really sweet. That's my favorite because I like to have it with a savory, that's why I loved the Wingstop one, because I would get a dry rub wing, and then it was the sweet potato salad. So I loved that.
Case is making a face. I think that me personally, hate sweet potatoes. Don't like them at all. So I can't get past that no matter what.
It's not a sweet potato. It's a sweet potato salad. So it's just a little... sweet, potato salad can lean into different flavors. So on the sweeter side.
So the potatoes are not sweet potatoes.
It's not a sweet potato. It's a sweet potato salad.
Well, I've never even heard of that either.
Yeah, I gotta be honest. The last thing I want with my potato is a salad. It's not
a salad.
It's a sweet potato salad.
But potato salad's not a salad.
Oh, what a waste of a pick.
No, it's not.
Now, this Case, being fair, has never had potato salad in general.
True.
We're back in real time now. And so he was confused on, I bet you pictured potatoes on lettuce.
I did.
Yeah.
No.
That's what he pictured there.
No. My favorite text yesterday was someone going, sweet potato salad, not sweet potatoes or a salad. Let's discuss. And I thought that was so funny.
The comment section got heated yesterday. Now, Case went up for his choices were a waffle fry. He mentioned Chick-fil-A, but it could be a waffle fry from just anywhere.
I'm not picky.
Homemade potato chips from my restaurant with paper towels as napkins. Very specific.
And very picky.
Wendy's baked potato.
Yes.
And somebody actually said their sales are up today because of your mention.
You're welcome.
That they're certainly saved them from the Twin Peaks and the Hooters and all that.
And the Pizza Huts.
And then finally a potato pancake with applesauce on top, which also caused a little bit of high debate here going on. And this is the part from yesterday talking about that.
There are so many different potatoes you can use as a side during breakfast, but finally with the potato pancake, we figured out, okay, potato-based breakfast entree, and they hit a home run with it. And then probably some meth dealer was like, hey, you know what would be crazy if we put applesauce on top of a potato pancake? And it has become my go-to breakfast when I'm eating out on a Saturday morning.
Really?
Oh, God, I love a potato pancake.
This is a me thing. Hate applesauce. Hate it to death.
Hate it to death.
Should be banned.
Okay.
There's probably plastic in it. I don't know if you like applesauce. I hate applesauce. I would never do that.
I would never do that. Well, Kate specifically said with applesauce.
He did.
That was what he's. And Brian would never do that. Go ahead,
never
Kate.
do that.
Would you do that,
Never.
Kenzie?
He'd rather have a gun to his head than have that applesauce.
I would rather.
Potato pancake.
I would rather be the tip of the sword in the next war we're
Brian
going to.
would rather die, but please continue.
I would never do that. I just want to make it clear I don't like applesauce. Is that clear?
I have to say, not only is that clear, very rarely when I share an opinion on this show do the masses agree with it. I'm sort of used to just a certain level of reaction that I get by now, which is not, I'm never trying to antagonize anybody intentionally. I just happen to move about this world in a way that most people don't like. I am stunned and delighted at the amount of people that were happy about my potato pancake inclusion yesterday. A very popular pick on social media.
Yeah, the Polish people really came out for you.
Yeah, it's nice
They really
to see.
came out.
It's nice to see.
Love the
Fuck your people.
Yeah.
White.
Listen,
Polish.
love the potato pancake. I with sour cream, never with applesauce.
Yeah,
I'm not going to do it.
A shout out to our Polish community. A shout out to our Jewish community. Lots of people. I made a lot of people very happy yesterday with that pick.
You really did. You really did. I've also we got a text before we get to my picks from yesterday. Joe checked in. The last time he texted Q101 was August of 2022.
Okay.
So then
Been a while.
This is his next text. Joe from Schaumburg. He says, "I'm 49 years old and I've never listened to a podcast ever until yesterday. I had to hear the Mount Rushmore potato discussion.
God bless you, Joe. That's awesome.
Love you to death, sir. Welcome back to the party. First text in 4 years.
Glad we finally got you back.
Yeah, keep talking to us. It's okay. Keep going. Finally, my picks yesterday before we get to Take a Butch Thursday. I had au gratin potatoes from Shaw's Crab House. Not a surprise. I've talked about these for years. Fries from Five Guys, specifically. My mom's red roasted potatoes, or if your mom makes good red roasted potatoes. I got a lot of love from that on the comment section as well. The red roasted potatoes, people forgot about those. I'm bringing them back. And then finally, this was one of Kenzie's alternate picks, and I decided as the Lord and Savior here at the NBC Tower that gnocchi can be a potato.
Right. I didn't know if you'd veto it. I didn't know if you'd shoot me down, so I didn't put it on my list, but it was my alternate.
And I ended up putting that in mine, and this was a discussion on gnocchi as my fourth on the Mount Rushmore. I might as well redo the order of my potatoes right now because gnocchi was my third.
Oh, you have no idea.
And I'm proclaiming, Kenzie, it is a potato.
Okay.
He has spoken.
You know,
I'll allow it.
the Lord has come down here to the NBC Tower and said that gnocchi is a potato, even though, case it's wrapped, it's like mashed potatoes wrapped in a pasta.
Oh.
It's an Italian dumpling. Let's think of a dumpling, for example.
Yeah, it's more like a dumpling because you make it with potato, then you also make it like with flour.
And a lot of times they'll have ricotta cheese in there.
There's things in it.
There's things in it like
Not always, but sometimes.
what's the decoration I was talking about? Sometimes
Chives?
Chives sometimes is in there.
The decoration. I don't think there's not tons of chives.
Thank God.
Gnocchi.
Case, you've never had gnocchi?
No, I've always been intimidated by it. I've seen it on menus before, but I've never been able to pull the trigger because I
How,
wasn't.
when you saw it on a menu, how did you pronounce it? I want to know.
I leaned into the G. Turns
Yeah.
out that was
Some
incorrect.
gnocchi? I want that gnocchi.
Yeah, I'm trying to get some gnocchi tonight. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
What's the deal with this stuff?
Getting some of that gnocchi, huh?
God bless.
The gnocchi.
Now, before we get to Think About Thursday, we do have a couple comments on the. First off, people really flamed us for no hash browns or tater tots on the list. And listen, it's 4. Some have to go, and I'm happy with my
Some
picks.
that we love. And here's my defense to that. I couldn't have 2 McDonald's items on there, and I do prefer the French fry because I don't eat a lot of breakfast. But boy, with the McDonald's hash brown, probably be coming in around 5 or 6.
Yeah, a lot of people
tough.
were very angry. Some people said they're not listening to their show anymore over the hash brown and tater tot being omission.
I didn't feel good about none of us having hash browns on the list. It's interesting. When I think of McDonald's, when I think of the Arches, I think of it as a chicken restaurant. But really, they excel at 2 different forms of potatoes, the fry and the hash brown.
Yeah.
And it makes me wonder if we should be associating McDonald's with potatoes going forward.
Interesting.
I did. They were on my list.
I know. It's just, I
know mine doesn't count to you guys.
That's
You're
correct.
Like,
It doesn't.
Yeah.
That's
no,
great.
I know. But I did.
Brian, do you hear a buzzing noise right now? What is that?
I don't know.
Uneffing believable. I guess we should have. I did.
Sounds like a sound machine.
Specifically.
What is that
I named them.
Now, there was this was one of the comments I wanted to highlight from Tom Kazamarak on the Facebook page. He says, the fact that none of you put McDonald's hash browns on your list shows that you know nothing. Let a big dog show you what it's about. His list were Waffle House hash browns, scattered, smothered, covered, and chunked. Now, there's no Waffle Houses around here. They're only in the South. That's why I didn't want to put it in.
They are good. He's correct.
They are good. He also put tachos on there, which is tater tot nachos.
Where do you order those from?
He didn't put in.
Or you just make them? Okay.
Maybe he makes them. And then he put on potato pancakes with sour cream. So he said we know nothing, but he put Case's one on there with sour cream instead of
Sour
applesauce.
cream. So he's dunking on case still, not applesauce.
Yeah.
True. He thinks he's better than me.
He does.
Well, I'll have to meet him to see size you up, each one of them.
Did he only list 3?
He also threw in McDonald's hash browns. He threw that in there as well.
So he had 2 hash browns.
Yeah, he likes hash browns. He's a big
and
dog.
a tater tot, which is close.
There was another one before we get to Think of What's Thursday I want to mention quickly that came on a lot of the comments. A lot of people saying no funeral potatoes.
I was going to ask. I
don't know what that is.
What is that?
So I actually in my head didn't know what it was either. So we went to the internet. Funeral potatoes, and people might think we're all stupid. The 3 of us don't know what it is. Funeral potatoes are a creamy, cheesy hash brown casserole with crunchy topping.
Let me look it up.
So it's all in a casserole. So you shred the hash browns at the base, sour cream or condensed cream of chicken soup or a homemade substitute, and then crushed cornflakes mixed with melted butter on top.
Oh.
Then salt, seasoning, whatever you want to put also that way. And they're called funeral potatoes. I said, why the hell are they called funeral potatoes?
What do you ask, Brian?
So why the hell are they called funeral potatoes?
What the hell?
The name comes with its frequent appearance at post-funeral gatherings, where it is served.
So people are like, I hope someone dies soon. I have a craving.
Apparently, these are very comforting in death of someone you loved.
Interesting. I've never thought about what people will eat after my funeral.
You gotta start thinking about it now.
Top of your head, what do you think it is? What do you want at the wake, I guess?
I think I just want people to be there.
Not if there's not food, they won't be. I'd start thinking.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Sublime, as we talked about twisted bands playing like Bob Moses and Cannons. That was for James in Oak Forest. So thanks for checking in, James from Oak Forest. And we are giving away the Bob Moses Cannons. If you missed the keyword in a second, we'll give you that in about 10 minutes again. Reminder that Case's movie review is tomorrow at this time at 8 o'clock. And what are you doing tomorrow, Case, at this time?
For the 50th anniversary of the movie, we are doing Taxi Driver tomorrow with Robert De Niro.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Super big classic. Tough watch, honestly.
Okay, I'm going to watch it tonight as I always do. Thursday night, I watched, you watch. Tomorrow, I'll review it at 8 o'clock. I'm expecting good things. My understanding is that it's one of the best movies ever.
It's in those circles. Because you had Robert De Niro, I guess, I don't want to say his beginning of his run. I mean, he was in Godfather a couple years before that. But then that movie, certainly in his run of the 70s movies, for Robert De Niro to make him a legend. I'd say this movie probably made him a legend more than The Godfather.
I only know Robert De Niro as old. I don't think I've ever seen young Robert De Niro.
He's kind of one of those people, though, that even young, he gives off an old energy.
Not very juvenile.
Never. Like, he's never, like, Steve Martin's also that way, right? You're like even in the 20s, you're not like, oh, look at this young guy running around. Like, he's always serious.
I mean, curmudgeon-y, that face, that smirk he can do. This movie, though, I'm curious how you're going to take this movie. I'm going to do, you know what I'm going to do? Tell me when you watch it today. I'm going to do a wellness check on you afterward in a couple hours.
It's that bad?
Not bad, but it's disturbing, maybe?
Okay. All I know
My
is...
God, do I need to rewatch it? I don't remember being that disturbed.
I think you do, Kenzie. Kenzie was like, this is awesome.
Kenzie thought it was a slapstick comedy.
Rom-com.
A buddy cop movie.
This is the You Talking to Me movie, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's one thing, like, you get that line that you've probably said it before.
Oh, I've said You Talking to Me
Hey, you
before.
talking to me?
Yeah. All those
And
bar
they're
fights
like,
I get into.
they go, no, and they walk away. Nope.
They go, what's that buzzing noise?
Even when Case had his mohawk, he would say it to people, you talking to me?
Yeah, my Mohawk phase.
Your mohawk era?
Oh, yeah, I was in my Mohawk era.
Yeah, Kenzie, everybody should watch it tonight because it is a 50-year-old movie. I saw it a long time ago, and I haven't seen it. It's not like a
In theaters.
Did you see it 50 years ago?
Yeah.
As a 25-year-old.
I'm sorry, you walked right into it.
I remember when they said it was going to come out in 10 years, and I was driving with my dad. I was driving. He was in the passenger seat.
You were driving a Studebaker at the time.
Yeah, we were sitting there and
Just bought your first place.
we were waiting for alcohol to get legal again. So I hope they get rid of this prohibition thing. Jesus.
This thing sucks. I want to drink in the woods.
I want to go see a movie and drink in the woods. Taxi Driver is certainly something, if you've never seen, you should watch it tonight. And like I said, Kenzie, we should both rewatch it. It's not really a rewatchable. You watch it once and that's it. Taxi Driver. I don't think I watched it once because it's tough. It's an epic, great movie, but it's tough.
Oh my God, we just got a text. I'm sorry, and this is so funny. Kenzie's thinking of Taxi with Jimmy Fallon and Queen Latifah.
Yeah, not that one.
You know what? I may be. Oh, my God.
What's wrong with you guys? It was really funny.
I'm having a good day.
Amazing movie. Tomorrow at 8, Taxi Driver and Case's movie review. Right now, though, let's get you qualified for a trip to Universal Orlando Resort. 312-591-8300, a 4-person trip. This is incredible. Call now. Caller 10. You're qualified for the trip.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101 coming up. Before we break down the story of your choice, we will get you a chance at a VIP trip to Bonnaroo. This thing has everything, including glamping with air conditioning, $2,000 for travel, besides the excellent Centeroo tickets. So that's coming up in just about 5 minutes, right after we give you the headlines that you decide what we're going to read, what we're going to go through. It's Head to Headlines. We narrow down the funniest headlines of the week, and maybe you only listen on Thursdays. We usually do this on Wednesdays at 8:20, so this might be a special treat for you. All the headlines, we narrow down all the funny ones to 2, and then we give them to you, and then you decide. You vote on the story you want to hear us break down based on the headline alone. The kicker is we'll never talk about the other story again. It gets removed from the internet. We got friends at Google, so it's gone. Choose wisely. Here we go. Don't vote, by the way, until both headlines are read. You vote by texting 312-591-8300, headline 1 or headline 2. Headline number 1. Man breaks into Little Caesars, starts making and selling pizzas. North Carolina police
Hard
say.
worker.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like a crime to me.
I mean, there's a lot to think about in that story. Because I don't know if he was doing it to make extra money while the place was closed.
Listen, if someone wants to break into this house and do dishes,
Want to give your address
I'm all
on the
for
air?
it.
Go give your address on the air. No, I'm not going to dox you. You do it yourself.
no, because that's not what they're going to break in and do. I know it.
Just your luck.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, they're just going to steal stuff. That's right.
Jonas, son of a bitch.
All right, so that's headline 1. Man breaks into Little Caesars, starts making and selling pizzas, North Carolina police say. That's headline 1. You text that if you want to hear that story, not before you hear headline number 2, which is man charged after firing 8 shots at Parkville snowplow in road rage attack. Oh, it has been a rough winter.
Might have been asking for it.
Oh, whoa. I mean, a guy in a snowplow?
The snowplow.
What do you think he did?
Well, snowplows are scary because they will run you off the road if you're not moving out of their way.
They really don't care.
They don't.
Our great snowplow people that work out there, that plow us to keep us moving here, but they have a job to do. And
They do.
You need to get out of their way so we
And
can.
their job usually saves lives.
That's
so
right.
respect.
They are. They're first responders, if you will.
Complicated legacy, though,
How so?
because they're scary.
Maybe you're just scared of them.
Oh, I'm not the only person scared of snowplows. That's not a me thing.
I'd like to do a poll on that, but we're voting on the headlines here. So, again, headline number 2. Man charged after firing 8 shots at Parkville snowplow. By the way, again, 8 shots. He didn't just was angry and just threw one off there.
No, it's like he was trying to kill 50 Cent.
He might have reloaded. I mean, he might have stopped, dropped the clip like Val Kilmer in Heat, and then reloaded and kind of went. I don't
Roll
know.
under his car.
He said the action is the juice.
So there are your choices. Headline 1, headline 2. Text in, and then after Nirvana, not only will we get you qualified for the VIP trip to Bonnaroo, but we'll break down the story of your choosing. You decide the content. Head to headlines with Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
The results of your voting for Head to Headlines and the story we break down coming up in just about 20 seconds, because first, promised you VIP chance for Bonnaroo.
Attention campers, it's your chance to join the Wilderfolk with a luxury VIP weekend at Bonnaroo. Standard messaging and data rates apply. Please don't text and drive.
Q101.
Well, Bonnaroo, June 11th through the 14th in Manchester, Tennessee, featuring very Q101 lineup. The Strokes, Noah Kahan, The Neighborhood, Youngblood, Alabama Shakes, Turnstile, Mount Joy, Geese, Modest Mouse, Wet Leg, Hot Mulligan, and more. It is stacked, and you could be there VIP style with those Centeroo tickets, which gets you everywhere to every stage. Glamping in a Moon Colony luxury bell tent that gets you comfy beds and air conditioning, and $2,000 in travel. Total VIP. Just text the keyword summer to a different text number than usual, 95819. our side piece text number, 95819. Text summer to that right now. You got about 25 minutes. So if you don't do it this second, it's okay. If you're busy or jammed up, just relax and you can do it in 10 minutes. You'll still be good. Text summer to 95819 right now for your chance at the VIP trip to Bonnaroo. Now, head to headlines, what you voted for in the headlines we gave you 2, and we break down the story of your choosing. And headline number 1 was, man breaks into Little Caesars, starts making and selling pizzas, North Carolina police say.
Innocent.
That's headline 1. Headline 2 is, man charged after firing 8 shots at Parkville snowplow in road rage attack. It was kind of close. Went back and forth. A lot of people that drive trucks also, I noticed, there's some truck drivers that we have in here, chose the Caesars story. They didn't want to talk about that story.
A little too close to
Cover up?
home.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on out there on the streets. Wild
They're
West
covering
out there.
everything up nowadays, huh?
And some of those votes were the ones that tipped it in the scale of headline 1. So here we go. You chose. We'll never talk about that story. We will talk about this one. Man breaks into Little Caesars, starts making and selling pizzas, North Carolina police say. I can't imagine why or how this plays out. So we're going to find out together here. A North Carolina man is facing multiple felony charges after he broke into a Little Caesars after closing time and started making and selling pizzas, according to the police. Is that felony worthy? I mean,
That would suck. You know what I mean? Like, you could have just gotten a job there probably. Like, that sucks.
well, we don't know more of it
Felony.
yet. That's just the first sentence in the story, and I was stunned that it said felony.
Well, imagine you're in prison and it's like, hey, what are you in for? Making pizzas?
Working.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
sucks.
yeah, but
Working for free.
I had an
Which
internship.
this country used to be pretty fond of, by the way.
Yeah, back in the day. And by the way, when you get into prison, always say murder. Always say murder.
I don't know if I agree
Pro
with that
tip?
logic. I don't feel like I'm going to agree with you there.
Why not?
Well, don't they? Some people would want to kill the murderer.
No, you're
No,
scared.
say you murdered an adult male, not a pregnant woman, not a child.
Or not a child. That they get the
yeah,
children
then
people out.
they
Yeah.
really hate you. You murdered a different adult male, they don't really care.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
Yeah, but so say murder first, Case, when you get there. 'Cause
Noted.
You're going.
I don't know. I'm on the fast track to prison.
You're not going to like my next statement. When
Okay.
you get to prison, you have to beat up the scariest guy there the first day.
He can't do that. He's going to
can't
get his
beat up
ass kicked on the first
yeah.
day, which is even a worse thing.
It doesn't matter if you lose, but you have to do it to prove that you're not going to get messed with. Otherwise, you've seen Shawshank now. You're going to become one of the sisters people.
Can't I just join a gang?
Well, do you want to join an Aryan gang?
I don't want to join an Aryan gang. I want to join like the Latin Kings.
As he giggles. Yeah, no, they really need a giggler. Do that a lot. You like juggle for that? What are you going to do?
Can you imagine the recruiters of the Latin Kings coming back and saying, like, yo, man, I got my guy now. We call him the Giggler.
That was really funny.
Oh my God.
They're never going to be able to do anything with the Giggler in there.
God. Don't bring him. Everyone's going to hear.
All right, back to the story. Case is now in the Latin Kings, by the way.
By the way,
The giggler.
So back
Fear
to the,
him.
back to the Little Caesars story. It's a felony charge for he broke in after closing time and made and sold pizzas. It happened Sunday, the day after a massive snowstorm hit the state, and the suspect kept all the money for himself.
Oh, well, that's bad. Now we're getting there.
okay, felony, I follow.
Okay.
The Kingston police said in a February 2nd news release. An arrest was made after the suspect tried to break into the shop a second time. So he did it once and got away with it, which is awesome.
Now he's just pushing his luck.
Yeah, hey, it worked once, why not again?
Take the money
He's
and
like,
run.
this is my small business.
When the heat is around the corner, you have to leave.
Everybody says have a side hustle.
Yeah, this is a side hustle.
And is it so bad that he did that? I mean, he just used an
Well,
operation.
I didn't know he kept all the money. If he would have paid himself a fair wage and then left the profit, then I think all right, now we're talking.
Oh, I thought you meant like a Robin Hood thing, like he gave to the poor, but you're saying he should have left some for the Caesars operator.
Like if he would have taken the actual amount and then paid himself the wage that they pay the people who make the pizzas, maybe they would have been like, yeah.
Yeah, but it was after hours. Shouldn't he get a little bit more than just the average wage?
Not if you're breaking in.
Using all the supplies. Oh. The Kingston Police Department responded to Little Caesars in reference to a breaking and entering. Upon arrival, officers were advised that a 41-year-old Jonathan Hackett, a former employee.
Oh, he knew what he was doing.
Oh, now we're getting somewhere. He was a former employee of the Little Caesars, so therefore he knew how to probably get in easy.
Know how to make the pizza.
Know how to make the pizza. Know how to sell the pizza.
He's a triple threat.
'Cause I wouldn't know how to sell the pizza once I got there. Do people just start showing up at 3 in the morning?
What do you mean? You wouldn't know how to sell the pizza?
So I make the
Well,
pizzas.
it had to be cash only, because then the credit card would have went right to the machine.
I mean, people, that's their regular Little Caesars. They go there. They know when they can get a pizza, and they just see some guy that doesn't look right selling pizza. I wouldn't know how to get
They
people
may
in
have
to sell the
recognized
pizza.
them.
That's true, they might have-
Jonathan!
Oh, that's right.
Like, oh, new hours at the Little Caesars. That guy's there. I see
This
him all
is
the time.
awesome. Cash only after midnight. This is great.
Yeah, we're now open midnight to 6. I'm doing this new shift. It sucks, but whatever. How much? Give me the $10.
It's about 10. He's just like estimating.
So the story continues. Actually, we're up against it. Let's finish this story when we get back, because we'll let you know what happened afterward.
Who was the snitch? Because obviously he was running a great business. Everyone loved him.
That's true. We'll let you know how he got busted, because he did it once, got away with it. Second time, got busted. Did somebody that bought the pizza turn him in?
Inside job.
That's coming next in 6 minutes with Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
All right, we have about 10 minutes left in the first hour of Ticket Blitz Thursday. The keyword is light right now. You text that to 312-591-8000 for Bob Moses and Cannon's tickets at the Salt Shed. What a show. And you could be there. We'll have a new keyword at 9. You can keep entering every hour as we go through here. But first, we're finishing up head-to-head lines. And the story you chose, and this is you deciding the content based on the funniest headline of the week and based on the headline alone, was man breaks into Little Caesars, starts making and selling pizzas, North Carolina police say. Now, they got to the point in the story where he broke in once, made pizzas, and then sold them and got away with it. He's out. He was a former employee. He knew what he was doing.
Mm-hmm. He was trained.
He goes in a second time.
Rookie mistake.
Well, he was drunk with power. He got away with it, and he said, well, why not do it again?
But that's the difference between a good criminal and a great one. A great one never returns to the scene of the crime.
He did. And Kenzie,
He did.
and Kenzie brought up, well, maybe someone who bought the pizza the first time turned him in. Who was the rat? Who was the snitch?
Right. They thought they were overcharged.
Maybe, for a pizza in the middle of the night. Kenzie, that's not right. What happened was, and this is maybe why it became a felony charge, because I started off by talking about I can't believe this is a felony, so during the first incident, he entered the business, prepared pizzas, sold them to customers, and kept the proceeds for himself. We made that clear. During the second incident, Hackett again broke into the business while it was occupied by employees.
Why didn't he walk in the front door?
Well, he's a former employee. Maybe they saw him coming and they go, lock the doors. This guy's nuts.
You know what? I understand where he's at, though, because I used to work at Water Tower Place, and there's an employee elevator that doesn't, it's not like you have security or you need to swipe in or anything. It's just, you just have to know what door to go in. And when I'm there, which is not often, not a lot of stores there anymore,
Oh, it's
but
too bad.
I still like using the employee elevator.
And no one stops you.
No, because I just know where to go, and I don't ask questions, and I look like I would be working at Water Tower Place, so it's fine.
So you've never been tackled?
No, I've never been tackled. Not at Water Tower, at least.
It is pretty much like, hello, hello.
Now, where is that elevator?
I'm not gonna share. I'm not gonna
Oh,
share.
that's nice. You don't share?
No.
I hope you get tackled.
So he broke in while there were employees there. The employees attempted to prevent Hackett from entering, which started then a brawl.
A brawl at Little Caesars?
Yeah, so a big fight happened because they didn't want him to come in there and make pizzas. Again, this is where he just went too far.
You think he would have been like, oh, there's some people there. I'll come back in a little bit. Like, you think that would have been a singular thought.
Astounding.
How was he going to pull this off with a restaurant full of people?
Like, they're already making pizzas there.
Yeah.
Is he just going to join in illegally?
And then just be like, no, you guys just give me cat. And no one's going to say anything.
I don't know what the problem was. He was injured during the brawl and taken to the hospital for treatment.
A lot of weapons at a pizza parlor.
All those pizza cutters.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and the... So you put I don't know what it's called. So you put the pizza in the oven on the slidey wood stick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good. That's exactly what they call it.
Yep.
Imagine getting hit with one of those.
See, I was thinking more like the pizza.
Long reach, too. It's like jousting.
Yeah, whacked with those things. I was thinking more just the pizza cutters. It also becomes like a Jackie Chan movie.
And they have those really big pizza cutters sometimes that does the whole pizza into like triangles.
Yep. Where it goes
right away.
Thump.
Like it's like one. Imagine that to your face.
It's almost like a machete that's turned sideways. That's kind of those. Yeah.
And the whole thing cuts.
Not to mention just hot pizza
Oh.
thrown at your face.
No, thank you. Bad for your skin.
So he's taken to the hospital. He's okay. He was arrested after being released, though. He's been charged with felony breaking and or entering, felony obtaining property by false pretenses, felony larceny after breaking and entering, because I guess he stole pizza supplies, pizza ingredients,
I
and
don't,
made
know
pizza.
I don't know what larceny means.
It's theft.
Oh, okay.
Misdemeanor breaking
Why
and
don't they
entering.
just say that? This is what I mean by too many words.
Because it's not grand larceny auto.
Oh, that's true.
What if they did that?
He also, this discharge sounds unnecessary, but they're trying to lock him up for life, I think. Violating the city curfew.
Okay.
That sounds inappropriate. I want to represent him.
Does every city have a curfew? Like, does Chicago have a curfew?
Well, there's a big thing with Chicago's curfew downtown. Yeah, it's in
Well,
the
I
news.
think I know, like, teens do, but for adults?
That's a good question because he's a grown-ass man. He's 41. He can't go outside.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I know that there's often a teen curfew in most cities, but is there an adult curfew? Like, could I be at Whole Foods and get arrested? Your Honor, they were open.
So, Kenzie, I just looked up your city, Elgin, just for the heck of
Yeah.
it. I said, is there a curfew for adults in Elgin? Based on the Elgin Police Department's Code of Ordinances, there's no general curfew for adults. Persons
Okay.
17 years of age or older can walk freely among the city.
Good to know.
Yeah, so you can go outside and get some late-night eats or whatever.
Okay.
You're good. That
That's
is
interesting
interesting.
that he's an adult man and broke curfew, though.
Yeah.
And the pizza place was still open, so it couldn't have been that late.
Yeah. Again,
How
I
are you
think,
supposed to get pizza?
I think they're trying to. I think it's a sham. They're trying to put him away for life, like Andy and Shawshank at this point.
Okay.
Also, a final statement in the story is wonderful. Investigators did not report how many pizzas the suspect made and sold. They're unaware of that. To how many customers?
I hope he sold a lot.
I hope he sold a ton.
I hope it was
Business was
packed.
booming.
Yes.
Yes.
Line out the door. What a night.
Because that's the mental effect that lines have on people. Sometimes you see a line and you go, I got to get in that line. I don't know. It's Little Caesars. Suddenly I want Little Caesars.
Yeah,
And then you
yeah.
find out that it's a guy that doesn't work there making them.
Yeah, I feel bad for him.
I do too.
I really do. I'm on his side.
I don't know, he beat up his past coworkers.
No, it sounds like they kicked his ass. I think he walked in there and they just all jumped on him
Sort
and
of a
kicked his
scenario
ass.
that if I was in the Latin Kings that I would do. And I got my ass kicked.
Okay, giggles.
Bring the giggler out here. He's going to kick your
Get
ass.
the giggler to distract him. It'll distract him.
It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.